Darn it. What's going on? I came back on so I wouldn't eat. That's why I came back on straight up. So I'd stop binge eating before my wife came home. That's the only reason I came back on right now. Ron, fuck you. Is this the right stream? 50-50 chance. Nice, Ron. Nice. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ron? Where is she? Hold on, switch account. Okay, thank you, Ron. Where is the person I want to? There she is. Okay. When you get off work, just know that I'm doing a live stream. And the only reason I'm doing a live stream is so I won't eat. I just wanted to let you know. So if you call me, well, you can call me real quick. Love you. Yeah, felt the binge eating. Anyway, I just thought I'd jump back on. I did a prison video. Oh shoot, I got to release the prison video. By the way, let's see if it's up and running. Oh shoot. So how you doing? How you doing, Ron? It's me and you. Have a nice guy. Hey Rob, hope all is well. All is good. I'm back on, so I won't eat. For real. That's why I'm back on right now. Because I started binging. I did. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna go on. Gino, tell some crazy mess stories just for laughs, huh? Okay, let me see if I got this video up, if it's ready yet. So videos, no views. I got it being held, edit. I got it set on private. Let me set it on money. Let's see if YouTube always blocks every time I go on out, they block my money. Watch, that's gonna limit it. Son of a bitch. Every freaking time. Damn, man. I'm getting smashed. They're hitting me left and right now, for real. They're holding them. 16 minutes. All right. Request review. I have double checked. Submit request. Oh, these bastards right here. Fuck, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up anyway. I'm not going for the money this month. I can't make enough to make a difference this month. For real. Okay, so I came back on. So if you guys didn't know, I did a live this morning that ended up being 2 lives because my sound went out, and then I just erased it all together, and then I came back on and I did a members only chat on the second one, and that one is up. It's up public now. I had it set on private for too long or something. I don't know what I did, but it's up public, and that was talking about fucking that clown. So now I just put a video up. Sereno's attack dirty white boys. Add suitability, restrictions. Why is it restriction limited? Learn more under review. That happened in 2001. Crazy mess stories, huh? Wow, I haven't thought about a mess story in a while. What's up, Joey? So, a crazy mess story off the top of my head. Man, my wife told me not to mention a couple of them, and I can't. Damn, man, you got me right there. So I don't know about this being a crazy mess story, but I'll tell you what happened one time. So the first time I ever started doing methamphetamine, I didn't go to bed. I read a recycler newspaper, and there was some property for sale, a house for sale, and I like bought it. I bought it like the next day. It was you can buy things around here on an owner finance, especially if you just make the right deal to the right person, right? That's not a crazy mess story, but this happened at the same time. So in the farm in which one of my sister now owns, it was my dad's farm, and I lived up there. Me and my ex-wife and kids lived up there back in 1992 and 93, 94. I think we moved to 94. It's a big farm. And we didn't have to, it was a huge house, like 3,000, 4,000 square foot, huge thing. It was built in, I think, originally in the 1800s, and they kept adding on to the house. It was awesome. They should have never tore it down. They thought it was weak, but it wasn't. But anyway, a lot of property to upkeep, right? So my dad used to travel a lot, and he would fly in from uh, California via Washington D.C. or wherever because he traveled constantly, and he'd just pop up visits to see if I was keeping up the farm, stuff like that. So what happens is my mom used to call me and tell me, "Your father's coming. Did you brush hog? Did you do this?" So I got a weed eater, two weed eaters. I still like weed eating. Not like I used to, but I do. So I got a weed eater, and I had the one with the chain on it. I had the regular weed eater, and then I had one with the chain. So we took off down this fence line. This is a cow pasture now. We took off down this fence line, and I jacked up on methamphetamine. Right, this is right when I first started doing it, and I'm running the front, and I have the chain, which is cutting down the big stuff, which is the most fun at the time. And my friend starts yelling. His name was Todd Brown. He's dead now. Brother-in-law's beat him in the head with the baseball bat and killed him. Um, said, "Hey, hey, hey, listen, listen. I want to use that one. I want to use that one." So I'm like, "Man, okay." So I let him go. This poor bastard takes off down the fence line and hits hornets that are in the ground. And these are red jackets. Or was it red or yellow? Man, these things came up out of the ground. You just see a cloud, whoosh, right? And I'm probably 20 feet behind him, and I see it. And I'm like, "Whoa!" I drop the weed eater and I run straight for the truck. And he's running behind me. I'm parked right in front of the pond. He's running, and they're just tearing his ass up, pow, pow. And I roll up the truck, I roll up the windows and lock the doors. And he's getting stung. And I'm like, "No, jump in the pond, jump in." I made his ass jump in the pond because I didn't want to open up the windows. And of course, he was allergic to them. I had to go to the hospital, and it was a terrible thing. But yeah, aren't drugs fun? That was, dude, that's nothing. I mean, I've got like mess stories for days. Really, the best ones are with my the second person I married, and I hesitate to say those right now. Okay, so Irish Mob. Rob, when you have the two guys on again, can you ask them if they have any stories about Kevin Kelly from the Westies when he was with Carmine Persico? Okay, Irish Mob, you're going to have to just remind me about that, right? Oh, Marky Mark. Rob, what up, homeboy? I had a welding job in Folsom, 30 cents an hour. Highest pay number on the yard. No shit. Hey, Marky Mark, when were you at Folsom? Can you tell me what years, by the way? And what is this spammers? So this is, yeah,
May I please speak with Robert?
this is, who's this?
Good afternoon, Robert. My name is Scott, calling for John's Auto Center. They really appreciate your business, and I'm following up on your most recent service visit. How are you doing, sir?
Okay, so I'm in the middle of a live interview right now. Can you call back? Thank you. No problem. No, 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 no problem. Call back in an hour. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Mark, can you tell me when you were at Folsom, and were you there in like the 80s? I forgot. You might have told me before, bro, but tell me when you were there. It's in regard. Okay, so Kevin Kelly, Westies, and Carmine. What the fuck are you saying, Irish Mob? Kevin Kelly and Westies and Octavia. Okay, let me back up. Making prison stories. Salute. What's up, bro? Hey, Rob. Hope all's well. Yep, great shows lately. Thank you, Evan Bryant. Gino, tell me some crazy mess stories. Evan, I lost my job this weekend and he refuses to pay me, and it's been kind of a bummer. Whoa. What were you doing? What was the job? Octavia. Anyways, enjoyed chat last night. Okay, Joey Franks, what up, Rob? What up? Just looking for some entertainment and someone to talk to so I don't think about it. Okay, Evan, I got you. Dean was lovely. Tonight I couldn't even go live. Look is what it is. Hope you and wife are well. Yeah, we're doing good. Dean was a good interview. Yeah, that was actually fun, productive. Last night the thing with Chucky kind of threw everything off, but that's not Chucky's fault. Whatever. And it was flat, but that was because of other things I had going on at the time too. But it's cool. Montauk, what's up? Who is Mike DeBella and Alexander Wilson? That's what I want to know. Mike DeBella. So he supports women who get beat and people who support women beaters like FBS. And so he's in that circle, that crew now. Um, Chase Jimmy Calandra around Las Vegas, but now he's a stand-up guy who sits down with rats. I don't know what else to say about Mike right now. Vegas stories salute. You, Mr. Tennessee guy, oh, I can't keep up. Mr. Tennessee, wait, Octavia, tell me about Mr. Tennessee. For what JW, what's the average price of a house around your neighborhood? Great question. I'll sell you a house right now for 90,000 with a half a block, a whole half a block of the best property in this town, the highest for 90 grand. So I've got the windows open. So it's raining, and you guys can't see. Yes, you can see that right there. The screen's off that window. So little friends come and fly around. I got that door shut, so my wife doesn't freak out if there's flies over there. Anyway, so my neighbors are selling houses around me. There's houses all over for sale. They're shooting high right now. They're hitting 130. It should be about 190 to 100. No bullshit. The houses literally jumped from. It's cheap down here still. You can buy it. So the house I live in, I have 4 lots. 4 lots. I don't know acreage wise, a couple acres. I've got the old house that needs to be rebuilt. I got this house which needs work, and all the property inside. I paid 90 for it. And if the structure was fixed better, and especially if the house next door was the old house built in 1910, if that was remodeled, 150 easy because it's a historical house. But I have a house 2-bedroom, a 1,400 square foot. 6 lots altogether right now. I had it listed at 129 for the house, 40,000 for the lots. I brought it down to 96 right now, just because I'm trying to get off it, and will probably take less, just because financials. But that's the truth. So yeah, real estate's cheap. They built a house down the way, 80,000. They built one over here, 80,000. These are brand new, metal siding. Actually, the whole structure, the whole thing was metal. They didn't even do wood. It was all metal framing. Yeah, if I had my camera, I'd show you like what the houses look like. But it's cheap. No building codes or regulations that are followed down here in this part of the county. Fort Smith, different story. See that? That was a little. That's not a bee. What is it? It's gonna fly right out the window. All right. What's your average price of a house? So average price. They were selling a house also $200,000, 2-story with a barn with a barn and a garage. That's 2 separate things. 220,000, dude. I mean, it's cheap compared to other places. Being from the West Coast, was Freeway Rick Ross as prominent as a drug dealer as it said, or did not have as much notoriety? He didn't have much notoriety then, Evan, but yeah, for sure he was prominent. Oh, I gotta get this little bastard. Come on, go on. Bam, missed it. For sure he had. For sure he was a big deal. So I knew a lot of black guys that knew him too. For sure. Octavia, sorry, Robert. It's okay. You're saying sorry. It's no big deal. I don't know what you're saying though. Are you saying you, Mr. Tennessee guy? But you are Pink's father or brother. Imagine of each other just saying, okay. What up, homeboy? I had a welding job in Folsom. Okay. Irish mob. So Kevin Kelly in the Westies and Carmine, what the fuck are you saying? Sorry, Robert. It's okay. Okay, 2012 and 2015 at Folsom. Okay, so was the brand back out on the yard, Marky Mark? Then, bam, bam. It's like a little. Anyway, so was the brand on the yard then? Were they let back out of the Pelican Bay at the time? Because I'm getting ready to do the history of the brand, right? And I don't. How much influence did they have back then, Marky Mark, when you were there, or did they? So the thing about the series on the brand, man, this thing's going so slow and I can kill it in a second. The thing about the history of the brand is it's not going to be unique and new. It's just going to be about the fact that the brand, I'm gonna highlight each individual one. The original brand, the founding, the the feds, Arizona, et cetera, all the states. And I just want to do it on a factual basis. So I was wondering from somebody who was in the system at the time, and Joey, you might know this, how influential are they right now, or were they after they got out? I mean, I can read reports and stuff, right? But I just wondered. That's basically what it came down to. Wasco, Folsom. So I'm a J number. Rob, you're the man. William, Electric Bill. Keep smashing these wannabes. Also, I'm glad you made it out of prison. Someone as good natured as you didn't deserve all that time. So, William, no, I didn't deserve life without parole, especially when they offered me 2 years, man. Right? But I mean, I've done scumbag shit, but that doesn't warrant a life sentence. And I mean scumbag shit. That was basically more prison related. Game, game. That's part of the whole prison life. Um, yeah, I did. I mean, for sure. But you're saying keep smashing these wannabes. Look, man, Mike DeBella, like I said, going back to this dude because that's how my day started. I I don't know why. I don't know why he went sideways on me, talking about me recording him and stuff. When I said just the opposite about what happened. But whatever, it's done now. Fuck him. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. I don't take the. I don't like being threatened. Somebody can threaten me. They can threaten these nuts. Fuck them. Did you ever make any prison meals at home? Gino. When I got out of Chino, September 21st, 1996, I went to my ex-wife's house in San Pedro at the time. And right out of the joint, so same day, get out of prison. First of all, did heroin before I left. Went home, drank 3 beers on the way home, smoked a hit of a joint, got to my sister's house, which was my parents' house at the time. My parents were living here. My sister was living in that house. Did a line of meth. Go to my ex-wife's house where I think I'm going to do things with my ex-wife because we were cool. She has to go to work. Here's your kids, Rob. Bam, 3 little girls. Fresh been out of the joint an hour and a half. My kids say, we want Noonies noodles, top ramen noodles. So I make them a spread. That was the first meal I made the first day out of the joint. I made this spread. They absolutely hated it. Hated it, for real. I wanted to shine or make hooch recently, but I didn't. I never did. Did you ever make any prison meals at home? Finally catch alive. It's the ref's fault. Wow, that's a good one. Hello from Ireland. Hey, what's up, Ireland? Also, Electric Bill, Irish Mob, the ref's fault's another one. Octavia, who's from Ireland in the chat? Hello. There's a couple people from Ireland. I was doing renovations. I took a little time off because my tortoise got bad and my ADHD came back. Oh, Tourette's. Okay, worked for 3 days. Okay. Told me I'll sit the bricks. Okay. Are you taking Adderall for ADHD or Ritalin? I think I want some. I'm just kidding. It's too hot down south. Gino, bullshit. The weather's been awesome here. So I do have a fan on, but I sweat easy because I'm fat. But I haven't had the air conditioner on for like over a week now. What's up, Gianni? House, my Irish address. Oh, 400,000 K. House prices in Ireland insane. Not worth it. Wait, Octavia. House, my Irish address. So it's 400. Are you saying houses in Ireland are 400,000, which is not dollars, but still? American Made. What up? What's up? What's up, American Made? Teresa Murphy. Hi, Rob. Hi, Teresa. I'm certified renovation technician. Graduated college with the 4. If I lived closer, I'd fix your house up. Jesus Christ, I'd love for you to live closer to fix the house up. Sounds like a bargain. It's way out in the sticks. So, if you're referring to my house instead of the 400,000 in Iron, right? Well, okay, I'll get lost in that. It's a W, Octavia. Irish Mob, where are you from in Ireland? Your country. Hi, babe. Yeah, because I was eating. I couldn't stop eating, so I felt like I was going to keep on going, so I just did it. I just did it, really. That's why I went on. Yep. I'll see you when you get home. Love you. Bye. Bye. That's true shit too. I'm just being real. Why do my glasses keep fogging up right now? Wow, I'm building the code. Okay, let me read this. You guys. Evan, wow, no building codes. That's amazing. I build 26 to 30,000 square feet custom homes. I just finished a 140-acre horse farm and sold it for 1.4 mil. Uh, yeah. So look, there's codes. All right. Technically, what is going on with my glasses? There's technically codes. Not here. You can build a house out of popsicle sticks or mud. Matter of fact, they did one of those build a house out of mud not too far from here. It's actually pretty cool. Listen, you know what I'm going to do also, you guys? Told my wife this. I'm doing a Halloween special. So there's a house, there's a church here built in 1700. It's the first Methodist church in this area. It's haunted. Um, of course, the siding is been modernized probably some years back, but the 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 the, the building's there. You can go inside of it, right? And the pastor, whatever the Methodist church, whatever they have, the deacons, priest, whatever. I'm not sure what the Methodists have. The guy who ran the congregation, his name is down there, and I'll give you the history. It's on the internet. A 15-year-old girl walked into the church and said, I'm pregnant by him. He raped me, and he's raped all these other girls who are having babies. And everybody left the church, and the men of the church took the girl, tortured her inside of the church, burnt her, beat her, chopped her up, and buried her. And the graves are there. And the gravestone, all the stuff is still out there. Me and Marta just went the other day and walked on it. It's like it's a really weird feeling. How they also are they've buried people there up until 2009. But I'm going to do a video about this. And I told you guys the other night that I found a grave in the middle of nowhere. It's on private land, but it's like there's trees growing up through the graves. I mean, it's abandoned. And I'm gonna show these cemeteries. And there's an Indian cemetery too, by the way. But I'm gonna do that video. I did a video about this town, and I was gonna post it, and because you guys are asking about this town, about price and stuff, and there was a couple people that were in it that would probably be offended, and I have a friend that has a bad addiction issues, if you will, and they live in a house without electricity, running water, and it's really just a building. It's something you put tools in, and him and his girlfriend, and sometimes his girlfriend's 5 adult children all live in this place. And the guy's brother asked me not to do it. They're friends of mine. I've known them. So I'm going to probably do something where I roll through the town and show people and just to see, because I know a lot of you guys don't know what it's like living in places like this. I personally love it. I do. People can say it's trash because you got a lot of poor people, you got people on drugs, but that's everywhere. But then you've got like normal people, But it's true freedom. It's totally true freedom. No bullshit. Okay, so what is going on? So I gotta stop doing this. Where's these other? Because these marks aren't coming off. Hold on a second. All right, that they're all off balance, right? Whatever. All right. So I'm certified. Okay, Montauk. Irish mob. Where are you from? An island, new country. Wow, no building codes. No, it's safe crime wise. JW. If you're talking about me, so every once in a while there'll be my glasses are way off. Every once in a while, people get some stolen stuff, and there's 2 or 3 people that do it, and they keep rotating in and out of jail for stolen property. It's everybody knows. Like if something gets stolen, old Luke did it. Luke has it. He was down there trying to sell it. Like they don't even go out of the town. So crime wise, absolutely 100%. Can something happen? Has there been murders? Another story that I need to do. 1977. Relatives of mine, let's call them aunt and uncle, although they weren't. They were my great aunt's sister and her husband. Murdered. Still haven't found the killer to this day. Cold case. The whole town knows who did it. Guy's dead now. I think it's easily solvable. I was going to thinking about a video. They tore down the house, but I can get stuff from Cold Case Department and do that video. There was a murder some years back. That was a guy from what I understand. A girl and a guy were having an affair. She was married. The husband went to the house and he blasted the husband in the chest. The husband made a threat to the guy so nothing would happen. I started locking my house because of family. I stopped keeping stuff in my vehicles because of family. And what I mean by that is I didn't want nobody to send me back to prison and putting something in my house. Okay. So that's the only reason I started doing it, period. That's the truth. I got cameras because of that. That's the honest to God truth. Otherwise, I wouldn't. And that's the truth too. Daily check-in from New York, William Brooklyn, Mr. Rosso, great content as always. Thank you, Daily. I appreciate that. Dublin, what's the postcode? Hey guys, Oliver Sutton, Irish Mob. Octavian between 14, 16, and 18. Laugh. Dublin is overpriced, but so is the rest of the country. So Finglas and Atlantic areas still expensive areas. No, you okay? Cool. You guys are on the Irish Mob. I'm still in Cali. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, they're supposed to be back out in GP. Okay, Joey. Yeah, I got you. And I look at. I'm just look. Really, again, with the whole breaking down the brand thing, it's not about some groundbreaking new stuff. It's about factual, historical stuff. More about the gang itself. So not about the California. So it all started in California, went into the feds, Arizona, blah blah, and that's it. And it's just the overview is to put it out there, like because people always have this confusion about the Aryan Brothers, 15 to 20,000 members. No, there's not. They're all different gangs. None of them really connected to each other. Maybe a few. That's it. That's what my whole thing is. But as I go down the rabbit hole of the Aryan Brotherhood, I've watched so many stuff, my brain's become saturated. And I overthink it and I lose focus. Instead of just saying, okay, this is what my goal is. Now I'm like, oh, if I do this, and if I do this, and if I do this, and if I do that, and all I got to do is just do it. Just put it, just run. AB started in 1964, but then 1967. By the way, I've got correctional officers reports saying that they called the Aryans, and then they became the Aryan Brotherhood from the correctional officers. So there's conflicting stuff like that, right? And I got all the original founders, the names of them from reports. Mike Thompson was not the first high-profile dropout. That fucking Mike Thompson, that's another one. He's a Jimmy and a DeBella altogether too. Another one of these clowns, man. I'm gonna focus in on him because now he's so much in my head because I've watched so much Mike Thompson, and this video he'll say this, and this video he'll say this. Another clown, another total clown. No over no wrath. Okay, no disrespect intended. Big Octavia here. I know the numbers Irish Mob. They're always a huge influence, bro, with the homies on the yard with their people. As far as our guys, the influence is always there. It's there okay. It was quiet until they needed to be heard. I got you. Okay, Mark, I got you. Yeah, totally different in the feds. Mark, and I'm not going to say, and people think because I've had issues with Bobby Ray and I've said stuff about Bobby Ray. It wasn't like that in the feds. It wasn't there. But that's not to say at Victorville, when they put active members in that everybody else didn't, toe the line, because they did until they didn't. And then they did again. It's just totally different, It's totally different. That's what I'm saying. No, it makes sense to me all the way. And I got it, bro. Oh, Shane Gazzardi. Rob can talk about prison cooking. What do you cook on? Where does the food come from? Shit. Man, you just took a video away from me because I was going to do one on a guy named Chris Krajanke out of Tennessee. And he actually made a grill out of what the fuck was that made out of? It was some kind of Teflon. But what do you cook on? So you have stingers, which is a heating element, and because we didn't have crock pots and stuff in the feds. So when you cook, or you get clothing irons, like an iron for clothes, you turn it upside down, you grill hamburgers on it. right? You get the meat, stolen meat from the chow hall. Soups, anything you heat it up, you use a heating element, which is a stinger. But in the hospital, they actually had a grill in some of the cells, and Chris Krajanke had it. So I would go to the hospital on day trips from the FCI one. They would bus us over to the main hospital at Butner, and Chris would make like grilled cheese sandwiches. So I'd eat like grilled cheese sandwiches, and actually when I was at the Deuce, because I wasn't getting high at the one. So grilled cheese sandwiches, hamburgers, and then Oxycontin. That's what he'd give me. But you get the food. There's still food from the chow hall. I have had a cop bring me in hamburger one time. Also, black cherry juice, by the way. It's soda, black cherry soda. Also, you will have cops that get pizza from outside, especially for orderlies, and then they'll get a pizza box and put it in the trash can, and then the orderlies come and scoop it up, and then that's how that works too. That's how that all works. But I'm going to do the Chris Krajanke video about Butner Hospital. But Shane, that's a pretty good one. Can't snowboard in Arkansas. Well, last year you could. Last year you could right down these hills. Speaking of, did I talk about this the other night? Dude, on Friday night, my friend here has those motor scooters. You know, those little electric scooters. I've never been on one. It was like surfing. It was the closest I've been to surfing forever. It was more like surfing than a skateboard. And it maxed out at like 35 miles an hour or 40. But I took it to the hills, and this is like at 1 o'clock in the morning before we came home. I took it to the hill, these hills that we have, and I got like over 50 miles an hour, like 55. It was freaking awesome. I want one of those so bad. My wife knows it too. She's just like freaking out. This is what you're going to do. You're going to do this. And yeah. So I have to hurry up and sell the house so I can buy one. I got you, Marky. 33%. Yeah. Okay. What's the story with Jimmy t-shirts? Okay, the ref's fault. Here's the story. Okay. The t-shirts are there right now. Okay. Right now. You can go. https://convict ink merchandise.myshopify.com. Don't do it. Why? I said it earlier on a live. People did it. I got a notice from Printify. Hold on, I'll tell you what it was. And we got orders already. So it's people that are actually waiting orders that went through. Printify. Right after I got off the live. Your orders are on hold. We are all set up to ship your order, but something went wrong with the payment. Please help us receive this help us resolve this so we can start printing your items. Look, man, look. I just went through this. So I don't know. But it's the money, like the one we did send one person money back. Look, we went through Shopify. I watched the YouTube tutorial, and we can use a simpler. It's not Shopify, it's something else. There's 3 things you can use: Shopify, this, and this. We used the wrong one. Shopify, you have to go through Printful and Printify. So there's like 3 different parties, right? With this other one, you can it all does it at one time. And then on the home screen on my YouTube page, it says like home, videos, live, members, shop. Well, it doesn't say shop yet. So I wanted to shut my mouth about t-shirts, and so it said shop. It's been fucking forever. It's ridiculous with these t-shirts. And it's a combination of ignorance, Marta not understanding certain things. Doesn't build websites, but it also came down to the fact that I have 2 or 3 different corporations. Okay, so YouTube does this and needs a social security number and an EIN number, and I mixed them up when I told her, and then everything went to hell. Okay, and that's after. So she's also anal. Well, she is as far as okay. So I gave her the designs I wanted, and I had her do them. So then she's doing, and she'll take like a day to do skin coloring, literally. So it's been a bitch. It's been a bitch, and people get burnt out on a lot of stuff to do with my channel. But overpromise, I know, man. That's why I've been kind of quiet, but they're there and you can't order them. And if it doesn't go through Printful, but it goes, so we have Printful and Printify. One of them has cups and mugs. One of them has this kind of t-shirt. One of them has this kind of t-shirt. It's confusing, but you can get them. You can order. People ordered them today. I know how many people ordered today. Look, not trying to be a smartass. I understand property. Irish mob isn't property expensive in Dublin, and every downtown's country expensive. I wish I could reap the benefits of what I sold for that, but I love what I do. Okay. Now Sicily property is half the price and much more attractive to me. Okay, nice. Hey, Brad. Hello, Rob. I got a dentist appointment in a couple hours. Ouch. Not looking forward to it. Have a great show, mate. So, Brad, tomorrow is a super busy day for me. Uh, we got a 16-hour time difference, right? So you'll be into, if we hook up tomorrow night late, which is very, very possible. Oh shit, I got appointments on Thursday. I want to do this week with you, Brad. I want to get the interview done. Brad he's from Australia, did a lot of time in Australian prison. And I've been wanting to interview him forever, but I'm going to. Sorry, Robert, I adore property. I can do math. My father was a developer. Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay. Do your thing. Don't do your thing, Octavia. Good afternoon, Robin chat. Rollers at Kane. What's up? What part are you in? No, okay. No Fugazi here, please. I'll give you my Ireland address. What's up, Rob? Do 3540. Why is Michael Thompson a Jimmy? Can you explain? Absolutely. Okay. You know how great he is when he talks? Fantastic speaker. On one issue, he said that blood in, blood out. You know, the famous AB, blood in, blood out. Got to kill to get in or draw blood to join and die to get out. One, he said that never existed in the Aryan Brotherhood. But that wasn't even a term they used. On the other one, there was a code about the blood in and blood out. Double speak. Depends what audience he was talking for. It depends if he was in the joint trying to sensationalize or if he's out of the joint now trying to be the good guy. Michael Thompson was also only on the main line, it appears, for a year. That means for the whole time that he was a member of the Aryan Brotherhood, he was locked up in the shoe. 1 year in general population, it appears. Okay. Also, what else? There's so much. So they used to put him in places intentionally so he can gather information, and then they'd use him because he was a professional informant. A lot of the stuff that he testified to, he never saw or knew, or it was not talked about in AB circles. It was talked to by rats that they put together for the intent of creating a story and then testifying against members of the Aryan Brotherhood. They did this in the feds as well. A guy by the name of Mark, what was Mark's last name? I did a story about him. Mark, he told me how they broke it down. He was an AB rat that I met at Butner 1 before they whisked him off away. Mark Fritzu. He was an AB rat there. He had cancer as well. I did at the time too. And when I approached him about it, matter of fact, that's when they gaffled him up and they came and kind of questioned me about shit because I got a note from somebody who's a member of the ABs who knew who I was because I was from California. And they wanted me to hit the dude, and a note was intercepted. Mark Fitzu. So Mark told me that they put all these guys together in one unit at ADX, and they all corroborated their stories. And the feds came in and brought them burgers and cigarettes, cheeseburgers and cigarettes. They all sit there and they get their stories all straight. In California Department of Corrections, they did the same, and Thompson was in that car, whatever. So a lot of the stuff he's saying, he heard from the cops and would testify to. That's true. Very, very articulate. He draws you in when he speaks, right? Until you watch him in different videos over and over and over and over. Then you go, oh, look at this Jimmy. Look at this DeBella here. Look at this guy here. Look at these lowlife. Man, listen. I'm telling you. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a Thompson video. Yeah, people have done it, but I'm gonna do just a video and focus in on that for sure. But Mike Thompson, people like, how, you're cutting your throat. He'd probably come on and you'd interview him. I don't want to interview Mike Thompson. It's not that I wouldn't interview somebody that wasn't a rat or hot. I don't want to interview Mike Thompson. What for? What for? So I can get more views from Mike Thompson? I'll get views off putting something up about Mike Thompson. Maybe not as many, but why do I want somebody to come and lie on my channel? Why do I just want them to come spit out lies? Because that's what they do. That's what Jimmy would do. That's what Mike Thompson would do. The guy about today, I won't even mention his name right now. I can't wait to hear it, bro. There's a kid named Powder that was from one of the farm teams, and he talks a lot about the California pause. Okay, I got you, and I got hip to who Powder was in videos. Yeah. So was Powder one of the P9s? I believe. I think I watched one of the videos of him via TV, but that was it. Hey, dude, and I watched the whole thing, and it was fantastic. Then I watched another one where he talked about blood in, blood out. Totally opposite message, right? And 4 Native Americans is what he said recruited him to the Aryan Brotherhood. 4 Native Americans. Now, I do have where there's one that's Hawaiian, one of the original members. They did oversell it as far as being a white supremacy group. Bullshit. There was white guys, and there was a Native American or two that backed them, that was with them. It was. So I've got like a name, but and this Native American thing that he plays, okay, cool. So he's a Rachel Dolezal, whatever. If you want to be Native American, be Native American. And he says he was raised on the res for X amount of time. Maybe he was. There are people. What is the guy Smiley? There's that show. Somebody got me hip to him the other day. I watched him. He's from California. He had a life sentence out of California. Good motherfucker. I love this dude. Had some good content for real. And he talks about him. He knows who he is. They called Mike Thompson the Nose. And all these, and then he brought out a bunch of paperwork from the California Department of Corrections to verify that he was a Native American. He brings out paperwork from prison officials. Let me tell you what you can do with paperwork from prison officials. Use it to wipe your ass if you have no toilet paper. That's what you do with that paper. If I had Mike Thompson, I'd say, I can show you reports that say that I was da-da-da-da. You can make prison officials say whatever you want. If you have Native Americans that support you, that you are supporting on the outside, that want to come in, they can do little things to make you Native. And I'm not, pleased, Native Americans out there, don't say that. I'm not saying the elders can be used or swindled, but you guys know what I'm saying. I watched Leonard Peltier just snowball people from the outside, or that maybe not. So maybe they wanted to help Leonard because they all think he's innocent too. Different story, different day. But easily to snowball. If you have a document from the Bureau of Prisons, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, whatever they are now, that doesn't mean shit. They lie on that paperwork all the time. And Mike Thompson gets on there. I've got records. I check your facts. Well, I can check your facts, Mike. How many correctional officers did you know who wrote those paperwork for you? It's the guys, he's good. He's good. Carnesic, whatever. I'm sorry. Better watch yourself. Mike Thompson is going to do a rain dance and flood your property. Well, I wish he would, because I've got a burn pile waiting out there. We got a no burn ban right now, by the way. That's the only thing down here they're really serious on. If you burn during a no burn ban, they will fine you over $1,000. And I have poor friends that got hit with 2 tickets the other day. Can't afford a bottle of water. They got $2,000 worth of burn ban stuff. They'll get you on that. But if you want to burn, poisonous chemicals, you can do it. Okay. Again, sorry. You don't have to apologize, Octavia. Do you? You're good. Small variant for Octavia. Good afternoon. That's a shame you had to get cameras. Oh, Mike M. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it's awesome. So he's talking about the camera on my properties. So there's 2. this is good and bad. So for people who hack, but you can if I set it up on an app, because you can turn it on and off, right? If I set it up, I can be wherever, and you can get alerted if you want. And I can see and check the property, and you can speak. And it's so good. I can hear the neighbors' grandkids when they come over talking. It's amazing off this little freaking. It's amazing. So it's kind of cool, right? Creepy at the same time, but cool. Yeah, true. Okay, so hey, Craig Reed. Hey, new subscriber here. Hello. Hey, Craig. So Craig, I don't know how you got here. If it's about mob genre only, that's not what it's about. It is a prison channel too. I've been lost in the mob sauce. Okay. I just want you to know. Joey Fakes. We did the trash can pizza deal one night while I was in men's central DT. Oh, the trash can. So you use okay. Wait, Joey. So did you guys wait, Joey, please explain what you guys did with the trash can pizza. Please explain real quick for me. Gino, yes, I can leave the state with not actually I can't for the next 4 months during treatment. But no, I could if I had to. But to go surfing, dude, I couldn't surf right now, Gino. I'm so fat. I'm not gonna lie, man. I have so few clothes right now. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to be putting on a bathrobe after shower to go to my paper in the yard. I can't look at another bathrobe to say. That was funny about the bathrobe, Evan. Where's Lars Mo? Octavia. Okay, Octavia. Okay, Schlitter. Okay. Hey, Arch Leister got charged with cocaine possession. Wait, Craig. When did Art Sleester get charged with cocaine possession? Recently? Please answer that. Agnostic One, I'm doing good. Philip Spade, imagine that being knocked out by a gunner, then having your robe blown off as you lie there, leaving you expose the entire neighborhood. Wow. Always dress appropriately, pants on belt, sneakers. Okay. Well, so we talking a long time. Okay. He whacked 16 NF members at D. Yeah. Nicholas Pullen. Yeah. So Mike, tough guy Thompson, right? He got 16 NF members all by himself. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's such. Look, if seven tiny people, I was going to say the wrong word and YouTube would ban me for life. If 7 tiny people with knives came after you, you're going to get hurt probably. Not saying that there's not. I have seen somebody, and I don't know his name. One of the baddest guys I've ever seen. Quiet, acted weird. Was in a rec cage. Started doing flying round kicks and knocked cops and everybody, like just destroyed everybody. Just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Took out so many correctional officers with just like crazy Bruce Lee stuff, right? But Mike Thompson, he was a big guy, probably a tough guy. Even the guy Smiley said he was known to be a tough guy. He did not do all that. He did not do all that. Then there was an incident at Tracy with the baseball team. The whole team was involved, from what I understand. Jesus, I'm trying to play Monopoly. Okay, Octavia. I'll call you later and we can sort the details. We'll talk about my escape where I broke out 8 other prisons out as well. Okay, Brad. All right, so look at okay, so Marta will be home soon, and we got like a lot to do tonight. I'm just trying to think. If I stay up past 9, then call me and I'll call you back, okay? It just depends because tomorrow I have 3 big doctor's appointments, to be honest, and probation. And he was just here today. I got to go back up there. It's all right. So tell me about your 2 streets of Philip. Okay. Joey Fix. Mike Thompson, definitely a pro stoolie. I know soft white underbelly. So tell me, Phil, where the streets run. Okay. Marky Mark or PNI dropout. Yeah. Okay, Mark. Okay. I got you. That's about powder. Yeah. That's the guy, Rob. Okay. Okay. So we're way down there. Casper Evan, Spade, Gunner. Okay. Good evening, Rob Del Strain. Native American. Good evening. Native American how? He claims that he's Native American. And he claims it doesn't matter if it's what his bloodline is. That's what he was raised. That's what's in his heart. Blah, 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 blah. Agnostic One. Mike is a Native American with no native blood. How does that work? He's Rachel Dolezal. Do you know who that was? Rachel Dolezal was a white girl who but identifies with blacks. It's only moved black guys, has black children, and it was the leader of the NAACP up in Washington, one of the chapters. And she got exposed, but it doesn't matter because she feels black. That's like if I feel like I don't want to go down that road about sexual identity. If I feel like I'm a bird, I could be a bird. That's what we got today. And that's like when people like if you feel like you're a bird, go to a third story and jump and fly. If you feel like you're a bird, that's what you should do. Yeah, Mike, fuck. I'm with you, Rob. I'm not impressed with Michael Thompson. His headlines look good, but he don't stand up to questioning his cop. The cops would have had him gagged. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, and Brad, let me say. So he's mad at some law enforcement, and there's a lot of law enforcement that talk greasy about him too. By the way, smearing himself in mud, waiting. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys, okay? You're talking about Mitch Smiley, hard intention. Yeah. Ooh, Mitch Smiley. Great, great content, Joey. Oh, somebody got me into him the other day. Great stuff, that guy. Great agnostic. Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Spade, you don't know me. That's okay, Octave. Okay, you guys keep doing you. I'm dead over here. Why in hell? I'm actually a nice guy. I'm actually doing that. Smiley is hard intentions. Right. Shane. Gazzardi. And Shane, was it you that brought me there to hard intentions? Might have been. Great, great content on that, dude. For sure, man. Shit, I'm asking you. Likewise, Dave, I'm asking you to put it out there. Streets and food, okay. Is Thompson and Francis of this? Is Thompson the Michael Francis of the prison genre? Yes, for sure. DeGosta. Octave, is that about Mark? Don't be a Jimmy Rob Hope all as well. I'm doing good. Doesn't know streets like a no spirit domestic. Thompson has the traits of an excellent speaker. He's persuasive, catches attention, knows how to phrase his sentences. Al Borosink. All Borosink. Damn. You're absolutely right. He is a persuasive mofo. God, he's good. He's great. No, as far as speaking. Okay. Here we go. I grew up with Art Sleester. Did Art Sleester catch a new cocaine case recently is what I'm asking, Craig. And you grew up with him, huh? In Ohio? Or yeah. Philip Spade, I'm 27 years working with homelessness. Safety, but I've never got touched, so please feel free to put an address out, homeless people. Prison Stories Rock, to give some raw, conscious super Rob, man. Prison Stories Rock. The grifts and robbing of contraband, super Rob, man. Okay. Thank you. I got that in the mail from you today, if not sure tomorrow. Okay, Howard, I got you. So there was a little notice, and I wasn't sure if that was you. Cop left us a few slices of. Oh, okay, Joey. Okay, the pizza in the trash can. I got you. Now, I was thinking like you were making pizza out of the trash can. I got it. My bad. Yeah, cleaning up after some of the weirdos. Right. Okay, I got you. Punishment fraud. Okay, Octavia, don't be silly. Rob was just watching your previous show. Always great content, and you're articulate and not afraid to speak the truth. And are a true blue man when never makes any excuses. John Downneck Newark. Listen, talking about Mike DeBella. So I did 2 shows this morning and I fucked them up. Meaning I got my audio screwed up and it was split in 2, and I had everybody in the chat room like I do now. So then I came back on and I did that one, and then I set it to members only and just had members only in the chat, which was awesome for the members only, right? And then so it was pretty much the same stuff. I feel the same way inside about him. Mike DeBella had no business going on and even mentioning Convict Inc. last night. I didn't do that to him. I gave him a heads up that I was going to do the video about FBS and Jimmy. I gave him a heads up a few days ago. So now it's just F him, fuck him, fuck him. I don't care. I'm not going to be threatened by some fucking dude. I don't deep pocket DeBella. Fuck his deep pockets. Fuck deep throat one. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to talk to Benny. But at the same time, here's the problem. This guy can probably help Benny out a lot, and I'm going to let that be up to Benny and let him do what he's got to do. I'm not going to be upset if Benny wants to, like, if DeBella's going to help him get a GoFundMe or I'm all for it because I want Benny to get what Benny wants. So I'm not going to be mad at him. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know how he's going to feel. I don't know. So, but these stand up guys who didn't rat, but now they want to sit down with rats. Stand up guy, but sit down with rats. And what I'm referring to is Bill Cutlow. He was on FBS's show. And again, here's the big deal about this. See how I get mad? Here's a guy that I have on 3 fucking recordings, okay? 2, which I never talked to in my life, which is on this phone. 2, where he smashes FBS, talks cash shit about FBS. And 1, where I accidentally pushed voice memo because ex-law enforcement or ex-correctional officer was giving me some information about Butner Prison Complex as I was driving, and I pushed it and I left it on. Then I had 2 more phone calls, one of which was with Mike Bell and a conversation with my wife, which was like 2 hours. Mike was picked up. Then he wants to accuse me of saying that I fucking phone taped his dumbass. He's somebody that I needed to fucking phone tape. He's nobody. He's some dude in Las Vegas who ran from New York for whatever reason, got out of that life, but he wants to be in that life, and now he hates that life, but he loves that life, and his weird life, and he sit down, and he stand up, and he sits there. Quack. Another one of these fucking New York mental patients. Sorry. Another guy who I had to get out of there because the streets were all bad, but adores and glamorizes the streets. They have to make up their mind. They have to figure out what they want to do. Do they want to be mob? Or they're not. Are they wise guys? Are they button guys? They want to button their pants, button their lips. What do they want to do? What do they want to do? Another one of those whack jobs. So I liked him. I don't like him anymore. I don't like him anymore. Straight up. I don't give a damn about him and his little fucking threads. And he picked the right one. Hey, anybody wants to jump on this bandwagon? I'm the right guy. So there'll be a lot that'll try to just for the hell of it. And it's not like, look, so I've got 11,000 subs. The truth of the matter is, I haven't been putting out enough prison videos, which my monetary on my videos have gone down a lot because of it. Had some good donations last month or whatever, but still this channel is not where it should be because I got so involved down the mob rabbit hole, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not backing up. I'm going to try to pivot and put more up for sure. Prison videos and important stuff. My obsessive behavior allows me to stay. This is in my element. I'm in my element when I talk about fucking people like this. It's true. And if people want to jump on board, look, if people just talk shit, blah, 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 but when I talk to you and you tell me something and you criticize somebody and then you go on that fucking person's show and then turn around and give me I want to say something to Convict Inc. or a comment to Convict Inc. Convict Inc. these nuts in your mouth, dude. Fuck people like that. Fuck. Dude. No wonder he didn't. Wasted my time on this fucking quack. This fucking little goofball. I don't care how rich he is or blah, blah, blah. What did the brand think of? Oh, I don't know, Dale Strange. So I don't know what the brand thought of the representation of Oz. And you know what? I've never seen one episode. And I think I might watch it and weigh in. And I don't know if that's old news. I don't know. There you go, Joey. Thompson single-handedly. Michael Thompson. Is it Michael Thompson? Yeah. Oh, Michael DeBella, Michael Thompson. We got Michaels, right? Is that what it is? Single-handedly dispatched 8 NF. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez, they found Art unresponsive in a hotel near Comas back in June. Holy shit, Craig. Are you serious? This is recent stuff? And it was, all right. Well, okay. So I'm going to talk to Sully. Now, I guess we'll talk about it. So Art got high in prison. I left that part out. Yeah, he got high. He used to do drugs in prison. Now that that's out there, Suboxone. Yeah, I was even being kind. But now that that's out, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Boy, his kids, huh? Man, I'm not no father of the year, so what the hell? I believe Art's terms of release are no illegal drug use. So, Craig, that's Craig. So let me say something about that. A lot of people's terms of release are no illegal drug use. What they're trying to do in this area, from what I understand, is they're not trying to send people back to prison for popping dirty or using drugs, right? What they want to do is get them treatment. If treatment continues to fail, they will seek, can a counselor say that the treatment will work or not? You know what I mean? So I'm not for somebody with substance abuse going back to prison like that. I fall in that category, kind of, but I have a lot of friends that are going back on just dirties and getting 2 years. And if you want to say that addiction's a mental illness, they're putting people back in prison for mental illness. You follow me? It's a little fucked up, man. But then you can say, well, they're around illegal drugs. That means they're around illegal drug behavior, blah, blah, blah. It's fucked up. But if he's in Ohio getting high, and if maybe thought he was doing cocaine and it's that fentanyl, boy, what's a hard drug user to do these days? I'm being sarcastic, but it's terrible for real. I like the story about how he climbed from one tier to another and snuck up on his victim's way. No, Spider-Man Thompson climbed up on the tier like he was dude, this guy is a legend in his own fucking mind. Crazy, man. No scrap that it plans Lakota. Nah. Oh, it claims Lakota. Scrap that Comanche. Okay, he's all over the place. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes agnostic one. Sometimes I feel like a nut. That's I'm enjoying Mounds, right? Sometimes I don't. It goes way back, right? I like Clayton Bigsby. Yeah, I mentioned him a month back. Mitch is a solid lumberjack. Okay, Joey. Yeah, dude, that dude's all that. And I see his style. So okay, so people that are like, Rob, you did life and you didn't tell, but you're ratting on everybody and you're putting people's business out there. Okay, I get what they're saying. I get it. What my point of view is that I come from a place to where if it was knowledge in prison, I'll put it out there. Okay, he goes old school. I'll give him that. Like he watches, like he won't say names at times. He's like, so I'll give him all that. Yeah, he probably wouldn't like my style, but whatever. But I have mad respect for that dude. For real. I really do. Oh my God, G Rocker. Remember the movie The Jerk where he was raised by black people? That reminds me of Thompson. G Rocker. So The Jerk. One of my favorite movies. How did it start? Do you remember? What was the introduction? Do you remember? I do. I was born a poor black child. Ah, man. That was classic. Classic. Oh, who wanted the meth story? I got a story. I got a good one, and it falls on those lines. I was in Tunica, Mississippi, 1997, and I used to gamble. I spent all my drug money on gambling. I'm one of those morons. I told you guys, I hit $89,000 one night. Hit it after taxes. Was it before or after? On $5 slots, used to play $3 machines. Long story. Then I'd go jump to the $100 slots, and I would pull 3 levers at a time. So if I was on the $5 slots, I would put 3 coins in. So I'm really pulling 15 each time. This is when you put coins in. So I'm pulling $45. Boom, boom, boom. 3 machines, right? I end up hitting 89,000. I've got the little stubs for it and everything still to this day. I win. I jump over to the hundreds. I lose all that money. Go to my car. I got $50,000. Lose all that money. Had to call my mom home for gas money. True shit. That's what kind of a moron I was. So I'm down there one day and I'm winning. I always wanted $5 slots. No bullshit. I could always win more than 3,000 before I can lose 3,000. Anyway, there was a girl that was from Mississippi that was down there, and she was very black. Okay. Full disclosure, never moved with a black girl. Okay. So I was playing life sites, high on meth, right? Been up for like a day or two. It was in the morning, and every time she came back, she gave me a drink. I'd drop her $100 drink. Boom, boom, boom. So I didn't get free drinks. She get $100 every time. Boom, boom, boom. So she says something like, "Hey, sugar, why don't you slow down?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Hey, you want to come home with me or something like that?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." She's like, "What? You never did?" She said, "You never done brown sugar. You never." She made a reference to her skin color, right? And she kind of, I'm like, oh, that's not the issue. She's like, are you sure? So anyway, what ends up happening is she can't go to my room. All right. So she takes me home. 45 minutes or an hour, we drive down to, I think it was Lula, Mississippi. And it looked like the house is out of The Jerk. This is what it reminds me. Shotgun shacks, very, very poor African American communities. We get down there, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Old man drinking on the porch, just like a movie. An old black man drinking on the porch. First, we roll up. It's hotter than fucking summertime Mississippi. Ooh, down in the Delta, smoking hot, right? Bunch of little black kids, like 9 to 1, all naked, running around out in the yard area. Which that's country stuff. So it's not like, I'm not saying they're naked. I'm saying they were out there playing in the morning, sweltering heat. So I'm just like in awe with this whole scene. I'm like, wow, like I'm in The Jerk in the movie. Out comes brother, got a gold chain on. He's like the typical crack dealer, right? I'm sorry, but that's true. So she tells him, you might want to talk to dude like me, because she knows that I've got it going on because I'm spending so much money. So dude comes out, we smoke a joint together. Little old nothing house. So she brings me in this house, and there was literally, we walk through the shotgun shack, and we get in the back. I walk down, and I'm on a dirt floor inside this house in the kitchen, and her mother is back there and made me breakfast. Straight chitlins, eggs. Like I thought, dude, this you couldn't make this shit up. It was like in a movie. I was like in awe over this, right? And nicest people ever. Like they know, and they shed a trailer that was attached to the house to where she lived. And anyway, I went there. I stayed a couple hours. No, I couldn't. So if I'm on meth, I either can't come down or I can't get it up. One or the other. And this was one of those things where I couldn't get it up because there's a whole family home, first of all. But I wanted to go watch the scene. Like, wow, I'm in this poor movie or something. That's true shit, man. There's a story that happened in 1990s. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, the summer of 1997. I got busted August 12th. So that was July. That was right before I got busted. Awesome. Crazy. True shit. Okay, G Rocker the Jerk. Oh, by the way, G Rocker, remember the movie The Jerk? Remember the movie Meatballs? Do you remember the Meatballs, the what the fuck were they called? The CITs? Remember they had the song that they sang? We are the CIT, so hideous. The kids are brats, the food is hideous. We like to smoke and drink and fool around. We're nookie back. So if you guys don't know that, it comes out of Meatballs. I'm at a football game 3 weeks ago. Van Buren High School versus Greenwood High School. And all of a sudden, the marching band. And I'm like, that's the song for Meatballs. And people are looking like, what? It's their theme song. The kids are brats, the food is here. And I'm singing, and people are looking at me like, what the fuck? It was crazy. And here comes my beautiful wife. All due respect, I agree with you about 99% of the time. That being said, would you ever consider debating someone on the other side of the WM3 debate? What's the WM3? Rude Irish. Would I ever consider debating? What? Wait, what's the WM3 debate? Rude Irish. I'm going to go find your response. What's the WM3? And I'll be serious. Grew up in Ohio. Okay, so I'm gonna roll through this right now because Marta's here. Okay, so wow, you saw so Craig. Wow, man, you saw it all, huh? Art. Phil, come on. Okay, what's up, Rob? Sin City Detecting. What's up? I'm gonna have to go in just a second to the rat phone. Michael Weston. Yes, the Bella's on the rat phone now too. Phil, I will meet you in 45 minutes. Sounds good. We're okay. I'm close to. Okay, you guys. Well, good. Like prison stories, one legal guy found locking on paper and faces wanted to give pass as doing work on his case. Okay, down neck. I would love to woo you on the wonderful fringes of the mountain. Boy, you guys are funny. Flip, you coming to Dublin? Okay, another groupie. Hi, babe. What's up? I'm getting off for you right now. Listen, the bill's interesting. What do you have in your hand? I'll make her come say hi. Oath the Lambert, still following the channel. Been super sick. Peace and good vibes to you and Marta. Man, thank you. I wondered about you not long ago. I said, man, did I lose him too off this mob shit? Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Mike was nobody like Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy Mike. Your smashing Jimmy was entertaining as hell. I'm not done. Sore winner, I meant. Yeah, I'm a sore winner. Everyone see everyone leaves Robert. Everyone leaves Robert. Okay, that was funny. 30 Brack pulley beat up Jimmy because he wouldn't swallow. Robert, your sarcastic humor is hilarious. Thank you. Michael Thompson's lucky he didn't have infection from keystring all that bloody knives in the can. Hey, babe. I'm not meeting you. Everyone leaves Robert. Hold on. Agnostic, but I'd like to really know. I would guess Paulie found out. I got to answer what's his name's question. What was he talking about? He said, serious question. I'm looking for it. Paulie beat him up, and I can't remember why for sure, but he got beat up. Say hi to everybody before. I smell both. Like, is he alive? Once you're black, you never go back. Rude Irish. Whoa, hard chopper. Hold on, babe. I'm looking for one person. Octavia, would you like Jimmy Boy? You all see Trading Places. Damn, Rude Irish. West Memphis 3. Whoa. Whoa. Rude Irish. Would I ever want to debate the West Memphis 3? Can you do that? Yes, I would. I mean, I don't know what I would debate, but yeah, I would talk. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to get ready to go. Ron Gross, what time tomorrow? Are you talking about the AB videos? Are you talking about, are you making fun of me because I always flake? West Memphis 3. Yes, I would love to talk to one of the West Memphis 3. Hola, Marta. Say hi real quick.
Hi.
Okay. So there you go. Right here. Oh, look.
Hey, Marta, I hope you're okay.
Is that what that was?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Octavia saw your lives. Beautiful female cop in Fargo. So how's your day, babe? Hope you're
good.
okay. Huge Marta fan here. Phil saw you on lefties. Please, Philip Spade. Marta rules. Jimmy Boy. Okay. So anyway, all right. So I'll get off for you. I just wanted to get on so I wouldn't eat. Everyone is a fan of Marta. Marta made you fruit Irish. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. We're gone, you guys. Have a good one. Take care. Don't be, let's see. Your 4 lives. Hey, Marta.
Did you eat out ice cream?
I didn't eat ice cream. I was eating everything. I was eating everything. It wasn't ice cream. Ever heard of Kevin Granto, Norma DuPont, Norma doing the life bed? I can't say Chi-Town Gotti. Kevin
Granato.
of Norman DuPont. How about Jimmy Gallo? Sure, Jimmy Gallo. Doing the life bed. Rob, get off your screen. You're distracting me. Fuck you. Hi, Marta. Don't be a DeBella. He's like on the way out. Okay, she's one day Marta will wake up and come to her senses. This piece of shit. That's somebody who just came in just to talk shit right now. One day she might. Go already. Go live. Hey, Marta, thanks for keeping Rob in line. Ha ha ha. That's Brad. King snatched 2 beers. Kev's the guy. Smoke. Okay, I'm gone. Bye. Don't be a DeBella.